Yeah, I don't know if he conjured the space-times from the other space-times or what the deal was. We should be okay here. We have 12 health and a full block meter. Bro has 13 and is in huge trouble. Come on! So we have 8 attack laser beam on turn 6. And here we go. 8? And you're dead! Yes! Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm really excited to show you this Leafy Strikethrough deck. This, the days of aggro solar flare with the haunted pumpkin are gone, and this will probably be the closest thing you'll ever see now at the end of 2025 to an aggro solar flare deck. We're going to be using the really powerful Leafy package. If you've been watching this channel at all, you'll see you'll definitely know how insanely powerful this is in the early game, and then the late game is going to be Strikethrough minions. So there's going to be really two different synergies here running these powerful Astrocado and Laser Beam after Leafy. First of all, when you play your Savage Spinach, which will make all of your cards have 2 more attacks, all of a sudden your Astrocado now is a 7-3 strike through. The Laser Beam, which has at least 6 strike through, is now going to have 8, which is or more, which is ridiculous. The second synergy is, which maybe even more important here, is the fact that you're really dominating the early game with your Leafy, and as sort of the game develops and your opponent has lanes clogged, that you're not able to just push damage with your powerful Cabbage Pulse and your 3-cost 3/4 draw a card and your Savage Spinach, making all of your Leafy cards stronger. That's really the perfect opportunity to play your Strikethrough minions as a finisher, because you're going to be getting a lot of damage in the early game, and this will be pushing the late game damage directly to your opponent's face with the Strikethrough. Anyway, all of these cards that have been buffed by the Savage Spinach, and then of course the Strikethrough minions, even if they haven't been buffed by Savage Spinach, just 5 attack Strikethrough is so good with the finisher of this deck, Espresso Fiesta. Really, I don't think I've really done like a raw deck where we're really focusing on Strikethrough Espresso Fiesta, so I would say that really is the third thing that this deck is doing well. I think this is going to be effective. I'm running Eye-Spore as the removal card because I can't really see room for like Cob Cannon or Squash. I think this will make sense. We do have plenty of 1s and 2s, so we hopefully will get good plays with the Eye-Spore, even Eye-Spore just with a Bok Choy. It's just you're adding so much value to the board, which is great. I'm running a couple of Coffee Grounds for environments, and again, everything in this deck is going to really like to have double strike, whether it be the Strikethrough minions or just a big Savage Spinach or something like that. Let's get right into the games. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll do some bets. If you think we are going to win 6 out of 8 games today, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/fry'em up. I also haven't really done a proper Leafy Chompzilla deck. I've done it with the other heroes, so this is a great excuse to accomplish a lot of things. I'm also maybe looking forward to doing P-Patch and then playing a Strikethrough minion on top of it. You got to be careful because then they can Rocket Science or Chop and get a lot of value that way. But, again, that's just another way of getting a 7 attack Astrocado. It's just ridiculous. Of course, we're running Clickbees for the early game. And let's just try to mulligan for our Leafy package. This is definitely good enough. Do I need this too? I guess I don't need this too. Totally fine. And let's get underway. Thank you, Melzy. 40 months. God damn. So usually Clickbee you want to play in lane 4, and that's why then you'll sort of have these lanes to be doing obviously your Cabbage Bolt on Heights, and then your typical Beanstalk will be going here, and that just allows you that if this gets removed, you can play it anyway. You can play another minion here and then typical Beanstalk in 2 as well. Since we did get second Clickbee though, we are definitely going to be going with that instead. Because getting 2 3/3s is better than a 3/4 and a 2/2. Beam Me Up does nothing here now. And if the opponent Cryo Brains, they're in huge trouble because they're going to be down to 12 health. That is even worse. What the hell? Bro woke up today and decided he's going past turn 1, turn 2, Bucket Bay. What is he going to play in there that even justifies this, though? Alask. And we have an environment in hand, which is crazy. Thank you, Darth Vader, for 10. Laser bean, spineapple combo. What are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense. We're definitely doing this, and we'll just win this trade for free now. Really been enjoying just running 2 copies of Coffee Grounds in these, you know, Mega Grow decks, just to have an environment. It's good. It's never like bad. Running it as a 2-of, it's not like an overcommitment of the deck. It's not really bricking. Especially with these powerful like Leafy and the Click Peas. It's just, you should have something powerful that's really gaining from basically a 2-cost bonus attack every turn, which is ridiculous. So I think it's going to be like Bok Choy here. This will double utilize the Coffee Grounds, and then we have a perfect place for the typical Beanstalk right next to the Leafy, which is awesome. So we'll get a card, 3-cost 3/4. And yeah, this is fine. It really kind of fixed this trade, and we'll be able to put another minion now. Bok Choy having Team Up, such a big improvement to have 2 cards all again in the Coffee Grounds. If the opponent doesn't have an answer to this, I mean, they're kind of cooked. Thank you, Simple Tricks. Whoa, 62 months OG. Yeah, it's been a while, bro. Welcome back. Okay, so this trick-or-treater is actually dying here because it's gonna take 6, and then the Bok Choy is gonna do the last 3. So just ridiculous value from this Coffee Ground so far. And again, it's just gonna get better. I'd love a card to play, and we got the perfect card. The perfect card to play here. Typical Beanstalk. We're gonna draw again. We can also upgrade the Bamboozle on this 2-1, and then we have perfect, just more pressure. I mean, what is Rust Bolt supposed to do? A knockout in lane 3 would be good, but then you still have 3 more threats. I mean, this guy's so cooked. Leafy is so strong, guys. Rolling Stone. But that doesn't that takes out the least powerful minion on the board. So his Thinking Cap drew a complete blank. It didn't really give him anything to slow us down. He did get super, okay. So that actually prevents lethal damage there. Usually lethal damage. So we could just play the Bamboozle right on top of the 0/4. We can also play it behind if we want to protect it. I think we might as well just upgrade it. We can also just go with the... we can also just go with the Laser Beam here. Oh, no, we can't. It's got to be Bamboozle here. Alright. It's a fine-ass play on the 0/4. It's going to draw us cards. We just have more resources now. So we've got lethal damage in lanes 2 and 4. We've got it straight in lane 3. Bro's got 4 brains, 2 extra superpowers, and actually 1 extra because he played the guy already. And a dream. And I think that dream is going to be a GG. This guy's not surviving this turn, let's be real. Oh, good play. Alright, so it can roll double 3s and survive. And he doesn't even want to see what happens with this block meter. He's kind of cooked no matter what. R66 would kill the A8 just from the double strike as well. Excessively cooked. Alright, an awesome first game. I mean, complete domination by Leafy package. Did I not do the bets? No, I did the bets. They only last for 2 minutes. You guys gotta go fast. Alright, we got double Clickbee again. Alright, so we're 2-0. I don't know. I'm gonna keep this. This is a fine follow-up turn 3 play that we can basically kill anything. There's gonna be a couple of things that we really want to answer, so I'm not gonna sack this in. I want my Clickbees to be alive. We can always take this out later. Should I have sacked this in? Prevent the damage? I think that is right. Here we go. Yep. So, again, we're keeping these 2 lanes open. I put in lane 3 instead of lane 4 because I know I had the second click being hit. You might as well play middle there. Middle gives you opportunities to play the block meter a little better, but... So if you have 1 click B, play in 4. If you have 2, I would say play it in 3, and then the second one you can always play in 4. So he's gonna defensively smoke bomb to try to slow us down. So I'm glad I didn't really throw a click B into this, because this one now, we only lost 1 damage. Like, we got him to 18, got us to 17, and then he had to spend a whole nother card just to make the trade. So that worked out great. So it's probably going to be Bok Choy together with the... We'll, like, team up, and this will basically kill whatever gravestone is here. Oh. AKA player on line dancing sound. That's what I meant, guys. Guys, we have to put these teamed up here so we can play around line dancing. So we might get 5 here. Yes! Rolled a 1. Huge. So now the proc the block, no matter what we do here, is going to be okay. They're typical. We'll see if we can pull a 1-drop off of this typical if Scorch is inactive. I'm just trying to think what I put it here. We kind of like gain... We want to save heights for the cabbage pulp, but we sort of gain 1 damage. Rarely. Is it just another line dancing zombie? Okay, I'm going to put it here because I'm guessing that's another line dancing. Anyway, this is going face. So, let's see if we can pull a 1-cost Leafy card off the top of this deck. Nope, but Muscle Sprout ain't bad. I don't mind that. Alright, so he decided to not even deal with the lane that's killing him. Instead, he wanted to go face 2 times for 2 damage. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Astricado is in the house. So what is the play going to be? I don't think Iceborne Muscle Sprout's going to be it. It's probably just straight Astricado in lane 1. Okay, now he's spending his offensive tools to try to slow us down here. What? What? Okay, now this dice is Scorched, so that's fine. I thought he was going to kill these ones, but... Oh well. So we have Astricado. We can also go like typical Beanstalk Scorch looks really good. Probably just going face as hard as we can is correct here. Again, it's either another electrician, a line dancing zombie. Doesn't really matter what it is, right? I think we're just gonna go straight face. The typical Beanstalk's not really in play anymore. Let's just go straight face here. Okay, wasn't expecting an imp, but we'll have him down to 5. Toxic Waste him dies. Scorch still active, and probably just Laser Beam next turn will win with the 6 Strikethrough. Honestly, yeah, I don't mind that trade. We got 5 damage, and then we trade an Imp Commander for an Astricado. I think that's totally legit. It's legitness. This Laser Beam kills him. We just obviously got a player on like Pogo back air bounce. So superpowers, he's still holding the original one, which makes me believe it's not going to be deadly or telepathy. It's going to be actually chop. So I guess playing around chop is the way here, right? So probably just going face as hard as we can is correct. I kind of like this cabbage here. This is actually not even close to... This is not face as hard as we can, not even close to it. We're going face, and we're also playing conservatively since we only have 9 health just around that gravestone. But yeah, we have him in lane 2, and then if he deals with lane 2, he's going to die to the Astricado next turn. But it doesn't look like he has anything here. Nope. Alright. So a very, very easy 2-0. And Muscle Sprout, man. I wish it was possible to just run Muscle Sprout. How do you run this card? We did one like a Muscle Sprout with like Imitator Muscle Sprout and then Shroom for 2 the same turn, but it's relying on way too many cards for that combo. Na, 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 na. All right. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Do we keep this one? I'm trying to get greedy with the click piece. We'll probably, that's fine. So we'll start off with Click Feet and see if we can draw into the second one here. All right. So, draw some cards. Not a whole lot we would even get here, but we'll team these up. Why not? And then we'll play typical Beanstalk here. We'll let him conjure a card. We're getting 5 damage to his face here, so. I do have to go through my Nightbot commands and fix them. Getting a little bit out of hands. Oh, no, wait. Okay, that's still the correct play. Yeah, but he killed my bok choy. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh, we're actually kind of cooked now. That deadly space time is going to be so hard to deal with. Deadly superpower might be the bane to Leafy package, because all these bulky, high health minions just melt. Fire Rooster too. He's running a really good counter to our deck. So I don't know what to do here. Oh, this is so brutal. So brutal. We're keeping the Eye Spore, but I'm just going to try to play some defense here, I guess. This cowboy doesn't actually kill us that bad. His spacing wasn't great. In fact, we might just block this now. Okay. Okay. I really would like an early game card to just kill this cowboy. I guess we could throw the 5-3 in here. Can also just make the 5-3 go face. I could go with these two, or I can just go strike through. I mean, at the end of the day, our Astrocados are going to be doing more every turn than his Cowboy will. His Cowboy does 3 and 3. We're doing 5 in one shot, and then the same thing next turn. So I think I'm actually just going to develop this dry, and we do have set up like Astrocado, Espresso Fiesta. I think this is correct. Deadly not helping him there. That was a desperation deadly. He's like looking for some. Okay, so he's going lane 1. Man, what a pain in the ass. Where? Now he's going here? Oh, so he's trying to win this turn. That's so nuts. But he probably does. We need a California roll to survive. So he double smoke bombs his freaking cowboy. All right, yeah, maybe I should have killed it and play around. I don't know. Even Sugary Tree would not have done that much, but he was able to move it to another lane. Crazy play by the opponent. Love it, actually. I feel bad because we technically could have answered that, but I still think we made the right play there. Usually he's not going to have double smoke bomb for the win. Okay. Looking for a 1. Should I mulligan this away looking for a 1? Think so. Okay. You're saying block strength would have also been okay there, yeah? What should I tell people to craft instead of just Leafy package? Is this the same guy, by the way? No. He was in Infinity. What am I saying? What am I even talking about? So, pretty good trade. What should I tell people to craft for budget? Leafy package is definitely there. What would be the best budget zombie deck right now? I don't know. Is blocking this better? I think this is fine. And then we can go like typical Beanstalk heal next turn. Strike through. Good play. What would I actually suggest people run? Budget players run on zombie side right now. Gargs are good. Valk stash. Leafy package and Valk stash. So best decks to craft in PvZ Heroes. Leafy package and Valk stash. Okay, it's updated, guys. Thanks for the reminder. Wow, so now we got decision time. I'm kind of feeling this right now. This is such a big upgrade. That one dies though. How do we do this exactly? If we play it in lane 2, it kills this one. If we play it here, then this one still lives. I don't like this being in the strike through lane at all, though. I think we just let that space-time cook and we do it like here. This will actually kill it next turn anyway. It trades in. In fact, I really could just play Astrocado on top of this. I don't know, if he fully commits, maybe I will. Thinking cap. Brutal. But we've got the 7 attack Astrocado and then the 8 attack Laser Beam. Oh my gosh. No, no, no! Okay, so he got 2 answers. Damn, great. He answered a 7-8 with one of his superpowers there. Guaranteed off the board. Crazy stuff. Anyway, so these space times are absolutely cooking us. Like, it's not doing a lot of damage, but he's just going to have all these really efficient plays now because all of his cards cost 2 less. So crazy. Yeah, Valkstash isn't really a budget deck, you're right, but I'm just saying what to craft towards. What the hell? What is he doing? Okay. So, yeah. Trying to play around some things on the ground, I guess. I hope he doesn't pull some deadly or something out of his ass. All right. Honestly, if this is how this goes, by the way, we can block and get Scorch and completely ruin his life right now if we get Scorch. Chompzilla Super, I think I would just use here too, so we should be fine here. Alright. But right now we've got 7, and then we're gonna have 8. I don't know, I'll see what happens here. He'll have to answer, but we have the Espresso now too, so he's gonna have to answer both of these Strike-Through minions. I mean, this is essentially exactly what this deck is aiming to do. I'll probably just do this in lane 4. Okay. I'll probably do this in lane 3. Yeah, but he's just playing minions here. Give this man a Pogo or something, man. Pogo would be really good here, alright. But again, that's gonna cost 3. So hopefully the Espresso is just active. And again, he can't block Espresso with the Gravestone. That's usually the answer to Espresso. Honestly, that's fine because we have the Espresso in hand. As long as he doesn't conjure something else here, we should be okay. We'll have 8A, and even if he blocks, there's nothing that blocks the final 8. He already got his Ice Moon. Yeah, I don't know if he conjured the space-times from the other space-times or what the deal was. We should be okay here. We have 12 health and a full block meter. Bro has 13 and is in huge trouble. Come on! So we have 8 attack Laser Beam on turn 6. And here we go. 8? And you're dead. Yes! Hell yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Highlight intro. You guys know it. It's exactly what this deck is supposed to do. To a T. Hell yeah. I sound raspy. I just have like... I'm not sick. I do have the AC on here, so maybe I should turn that off. I usually just run a fan. But the fan's just so loud. This is a very, very good starting hand. Hell yeah. Let me try turning off the air conditioning. Here, guys, tell me if you can hear this fan. If you guys can hear it, I'll turn it off. Hold on. Can you guys hear the fan in the background? Yep, so easy play. 2 cost 3, 4. Cabbage Bolt, low key, a common card. One of the best cards right now in PvZ Heroes. Period. Hot take. Thinking Cap needs a nerf. That's interesting. I disagree, but I respect your opinion. So what is this gonna be? Teleportation zombie. I should probably just take it out, right? It's a decent trade. We're losing some damage, which would anyway just be hitting face. We've got a Scorch set up. This will kill Teleportation Zombie here, kind of for free. So Headstone Carver's going down for free. Telly's going down for free. The 2-1's gonna die to Scorch eventually. So we'll either go typical Beanstalk Scorch or just play the the Savage right now. Ain't nothing wrong with that play. Thank you, Swampy Boy Black. Yes, guys. For all of you, those here who don't like Jeff Bezos, whenever you subscribe, you're giving me his money. Technically. Because Amazon owns Twitch, and then the free Prime subscriptions, basically, you don't pay for it, because you're just using your Prime benefits, and then you're giving... Anyway. Just another reason. So, since this is dying for free, this is a pretty good time to just upgrade you. Unfortunately, the 5-1's dying for free, but it's fine. He's killing his 2-1 for free. Bro's throwing, I don't know. Okay, so you just barrel pass with no final mission. I can't really concentrate with this fan on. Thank you, Pirate Pike. What did you say? I can't wait to fall asleep to you. Thank you, Pirate Pike. I appreciate it. You know what? Stay around. That 2 months is going to turn into 20 in no time. Okay, in a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Yep, so Scorch, Clickpea, Bokjoy looks crazy here. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, should the Bokjoy be teamed up with something? Or should I just put it dry? Like, if we team it up with something, it can chump block a lot better. I'm kind of feeling it dry here because really he's not going to be able to remove all of these. His play is chump blocking, so let's make... That's the way he survives this next 2 turns here, is by chump blocking us. So let's make the chump blocking hurt. Again, chickening is strong here, but we're still doing 9. So he'll be down to 6 health. We've got typical Beanstalk, which means we're not running out of cards. This is a time where the card draw from the typical Beanstalk really, really matters, because we are just out of cards here. Oh my gosh, such a good coffee ground. So good. So typical, let's see if we can get a 1-drop here. Or a 2 or a 3, anything. My gosh, it's so great. Guys, look at this. We'll go with the double strike. Thank you, Freddy, Flair, Bait. Paging Dr. Bait. Welcome to the family. Yeah, so that's a chump blocker, but we got the double strike. Man, the coffee grounds. Coffee grounds. I think it was Moist who actually got me into, like, yeah, just automatic auto run 2 coffees of coffee grounds in every single Mega Grove deck. And honestly, I've been enjoying it. Yeah, these chump blockers are just not. Okay, so that's a good bonus, defensive bonus attack, but we're still so far ahead. He'll be down to 2 health. We'll have a 5-1 and a 4-2 on the board. And this coffee grounds is still alive and well. Hell yeah. Emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. B. So I think I'm going to double upgrade these. I might as well try to invest all of it. Obviously, he dies to Rocket, but he's got a, you know, Rocket plus plus. He's got enough things. I just don't want him to die to Bungee or chickening again. I could also just play defensively here, but I don't think I'm doing that. We're fully going face. So that's going to be a 9-4. He'll be able to answer one of them, but maybe. It's a Rocket. Kind of feels bad. Should this have just gone here? After the fact, I'm like, maybe that wasn't the right play. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's bad. Probably card draw is the best thing here, but we're down to 4 just like that. I don't like it. So we'll have 8. We can chump block with the 2-1 and then try to double strike our way to victory here. We're actually cooked. Actually cooked. Damn. So... You know, if he has exactly a Bungee Plumber in these 2 cards, so doing Ice Spore and Laser Beam in lane 1 and trying to roll that 1 would be the best play, but practically this just does strike through 2, so having 2 shots at his face has got to be right. We're playing for him not having any answer here, as opposed to a 1-in-3 victory. I think that's right. With 2 cards, if he had a lot of cards in hand, I'd probably just go lane 1 and play for no Rocket. We did the correct decision, so we're taking 2, but I think this is guaranteed lethal. Because even if he blocks, unless he gets a summoning from hell, some crazy Gladiator summoning, I don't think he has any answer to this. Oh my gosh, it actually does damage, but we're still at 1 health. Whoa, jump scare Conga, come on, man. What would have, like, Sumo would have saved it? Well, yeah, Sumo would have won the game. He can move the laser beam in lane 1. There's a couple outs there. Does the Gladiator... I don't know if the Gladiator in lane 2 even saves in there. If he played it in lane 3, it would. The chat is spamming, same guy. Thanks, chat. We just skipped a game YouTube, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, because it's the same guy twice, same brainstorm. Alright, so, we're looking for a 1. Looking for a 1. We got a 2 and a 3, which is good enough. Hopefully we do not see Cheese Cutter on 1. And we do. Damn. So I wonder even if I have to play the 2-3 here. Oh, I hate Cheese Cutter. Too bad. We're running 8-1s in this deck, and then you also have Chompzilla Super. There's enough answers to that in this deck, but just didn't get one here. Unfortunately. How much do I sacrifice to try to get this Cheese Cutter? I think I have to just play my game here and we'll get it next turn. Because if he's passing, it means he's gonna have some answer, so he's just gonna like nibble this. Oh my gosh, never mind, just cry brain. No, so we got 2 cards from that. It's ridiculous. We're behind for sure because of the Cheese Cutter, but that's pretty good. So we're getting a card. Oh, turn 4 Fig in this hand is so good, especially against Immorticia. It has, I mean, Rocket, I guess, but if you Rocket this, it means there's no Rockets left for the 5 and the 6, so I really wouldn't mind getting Rocketed here. What a draw. What an insane draw. Right on turn 4, one of the best cards in PvZ Heroes. That's fine. That's the 4 health is so crazy that it just doesn't die to these superpowers. One of the amazing things about Leafy package, man. Crazy stuff. So now what? It's fine. I will ignore you. I don't care at all. Imagine Karen. So he can't even rocket the Fig. So the Fig itself is a complete existential threat right now. And it's just going to get so much worth. Fig on 4, Astricado on 5, Laser Beam on 6. I mean, come on. Give that man all 3 rocket sciences right now. What a draw. Typical Beanstalk gang. I don't mind that. Let's get something powerful so we can actually get some attack. That's fine. So that's going to go up to 6-5, 5-5. Ridiculous. Math is hard. It's still so good and it's still cooking. That's the thing. I should probably think about this play, right? So we could go like 1-3. Let's just go face. Screw it, man. Hello, I love your YouTube videos. I can't believe I finally caught one of your live streams. How's your night been so far? My day, since I'm in the Philippines, has been great. Fantastic. It's just beginning. It's just underway. Yep, so he has no... Oh, he does have an answer to the thing. Huh? Too bad. But the Astricado is so... You have to use a bunch of resources to kill that. Please don't block. We're good. We're so good. So the Fig is dead. The Astricado cooks. So we've got this play. I think it's just Laser Beam though, right? It's gotta just be Laser Beam. It's so much damage. So much damage! I didn't even think about what's in this gravestone. I probably should have at least thought about it. We are theoretically blocking here. Okay. But we got this Espresso. None of his superpowers can deal with Laser Beam. So we're going to proc the block and basically have guaranteed Espresso. Unless he pulls a Trickster out of his ass. We should be really good to go here. There's not really any point of that Scorch. We're kind of milled, though. Trickster, I think, is the only thing in PvZ Heroes that saves him here. I guess Gadget Scientist could also win him the game. Kind of not paying attention to these science synergy. Oh no, really? Okay. All right. Back to the drawingboard.com. So now what? We need 9. This will do like next turn, so maybe chump blocking with this. All right, so let's go. I can't really afford to develop this, so we can go 2-1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 looks pretty good. All right, let's do it like that. The cool thing about getting the 2 damage here. Maybe I should go after this one. What could this be? I guess we'll go after this one. It just means the laser beam is lethal. If this Astrocado lives as well, which it won't necessarily live, we'll have the espresso play. No, it does not. So he's running science too. I'm clearly running a science deck, so I'm guessing there's going to be Gadget at some point, but he just didn't have it. He would have played Gadget there and gone for the win, I think. He got another science card. He's just summoning Neutron Imp, which is so wild in a science deck. You know, Espresso Fiesta with this card could also cook. What's the... Guys, look at this play! Please don't have another Trickster, please! Oh, okay, that's actually still better. We're gonna block, but now we need exactly super. Oh, but it screws up this play. Oh no. Okay, well, Alright, at least we live, so I can't really complain. We would have had Espresso Fiesta for 3 and then for 4 because he grows every time. That could have gone amazing. So now we have to just YOLO the laser beam. There's no other play here. It's going to be laser beam, heal, scorch. And we're going to try to win. He played a gravestone. So honestly, this heal, it plays around electrician. I think we're good. Once he plays the gravestone, unless it's exactly Gentleman Zombie, he is not going to have enough brains for a laser beam here. So I think we just got him with the laser beam guaranteed on us blocking and getting Chompzilla super. No, really? He has 2-cost piano from freaking Mad Chemist. There's no way. We had guaranteed lethal, and now it's guaranteed for him. There's no way. There's no. Come on, no. We had that. We had him dead to rights. He had 2 brains. There's no reason he should have an answer there. That was so nuts, bro. The piano costs 2 because it came from Mad Chemist. That makes every card a random trick. Any trick in the game. Randomly conjured and it costs 1 less. That's so nuts. That was such a wild freaking game, guys. Oh no. So wild, man. Alright, so just like that, we're 4-2. We can win 2 games with this deck easy. I'm not worried, but that was actually... Guys, we had lethal with laser beam with the espresso. We had lethal with the jack-o'-lantern with the espresso. He gets a trickster to answer 1. He gets gadget to answer the other one. We block at Chompzilla. We still have the laser beam for the win, and he pulls piano out of his ass. Is exactly what just happened. Like, come on, bro. Looking for a 1, and we got bricked this time. Uh-oh. I really hope he doesn't play fast, because we don't have the way to deal with it. Yeah, man. Okay, so now what? I can't commit this into HG, so we're passing. Really sad starting off a Leafy package deck with 0 Leafy cards. Here's one. We found one. Yep, so just spam it. La, 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 la. Nebula. Piano's crazy, man. I know, summoning Neutron Imp. Oh my gosh, that was so crazy. Wild stuff. Wild thing. So how do we play this now? So annoying. Well, how am I supposed to deal with this? Alright, so let's just do it like this here. To deal with the freaking Tankylosaurus. one's gonna be ripping us to shreds. So we'll either play Astricado or we'll do, depending on what we draw, maybe we'll have a Coffee Grounds, we'll see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now we're getting HG cooked. Do 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 do. Wow. Cob Cannon. Why do my graphics seem like all off? There's just, look at this Cob Cannon. Look at like the cost. It's like yellow. I feel like there's just something, it's just a little bit different with the colors today. I don't know if it's my emulator or what it is. So now what? So again, upgrading on this doesn't really help us. So it's either Astricado in 2. I feel like upgrading something here would be nice though. Maybe Astricado in 3? This is really a good a time as any to pull the trigger on like this. You know, he only has 1 brain left. I think we are doing this. Wild play, but we'll get 7 on his face here, which is crazy. 7-5 Astricado. I don't, again, he's conjuring weird stuff. After last game, I don't even know what to... Of course, he has 1 cost Frosty. Of course, the HG power. So he answers that. Whatever mustache now costs 2 less. He gets another brain. Is he still playing? Oh, dude! I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess he's playing it. Why does he wants to go face for 2 rather than this take 2 damage? I'm not really sure why. But maybe he has a plan for next turn. I think he just wanted the conjure there. This is so annoying. Okay, now what? Strawberryan is god-awful. God-awful. Oh, this looks pretty good. Should we go for the seedlings? So the play is either 4 plus 2, and then we'll play the Coffee Grounds here, I guess. What else could we do here? We could just play Laser Bean. Just Laser Bean would be probably better if we if we had Espresso Fiesta in our hand, which we don't. Let's go 2-4. I think I'm gonna do this play. Kind of feeling good about these seedlings. Oh my gosh. Gargalith, at least he won't have another answer, surely. Damn, that kind of hurt, actually. At least the Gargalith will die. I hope he doesn't have another Frosty here or something to answer this. Still doing 6. He's leaping now. Please don't get something stupid. Please don't kill my 5-2. Okay, bye, seedlings. Dude, I can't deal with this. This is so harsh. No, my seedlings are dead. And of course he has another Frosty Of course, why would I even think? Why in this match, why would I even think that I would get away with this? Of course Frosty. So Gargalith lives. He's on 16 with a full block meter, and I've got nothing to show for it. 0. Oh, this is so brutal. I have no actual way of dealing with this Gargalith. Which he conjured from, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I don't even care. He got it from Gatekeeper, I guess. Just pulled it out of his ass with Gatekeeper. So our really only chance right now, we're completely milled, is to try to go face with Laser Bean. It's Laser Bean heal is the play. So we're going to Laser Bean here, I guess. And then we're just gonna try to heal our way. So he's gonna steal block meter. I don't know. I mean, we still have a decent amount of health considering that we're blocking here, and then try to espresso our way to victory next turn while he's stealing block meter the entire time. We're actually gonna just get him down to 16 with no block. Of course he gets deadly. Of course he has it. Of course he does. All right, I'm sorry, yes voters, but today is not your day. This deck is dominating, and we are getting some absolute dog shit. This is so crazy. This is so nuts. Okay, well, I might as well play that and mill myself. It doesn't even really matter. Of course he answers the everything. Answered every card I've played. So we'll be down to 3 with no block meter. He's got 16, and I have no answer to this Gargoyle. 0. Freaking 0. So we're going to have to go for chump blocking it. I don't have a team up in my hand to leverage this Cop Cannon. Not at all. I mean, I can't even kill with Ice Bar. I can't do anything here. So now what? Seriously, what do I do here? Where is even our path to victory since we just don't have anything? There's no amphibious minions in this hand other than the... I see no path to victory. Zero. We'd have to top deck a strike-through card and somehow survive 2 turns here, which how? If we have no block meter, can I even play 4 cards? 3 cards here. So we're going to go 5, 2, and 2, I guess. Okay, so where does the Cob Cannon go? I don't know. We'll chump block here. We'll chump block here. I mean, we gotta chump block this one, right? Okay. Then we'll play Cob Cannon here, I guess. Oh, wait. I don't know what just happened there. Well, I snuck him in. We only had 4. I just did the math wrong. Because this costs 2 or whatever. Alright, well, hopefully he just has nothing. That would be great. Okay, great. So we're going to chump block our way to victory here. We have an espresso in hand. We just need something that can leverage the espresso to get some damage. So like Laser Beam, I think, would be a pretty solid draw here. We'll just Laser Beam, and then I would need something with more than 1 health to chump block here, though. Nope. We have a team up for Cob Cannon now, so that's awesome. What do I do here? Four. Alright, it's gonna be like you. That goes here. This one has to go here. We'll draw another card. Freeze? I don't know if that's good. Is Cob Cannon good now? But then we're kind of open here, but he doesn't necessarily have a teleport. He has teleportation zombie. I wonder if we just Cob Cannon face here. As opposed to, what am I going to do? Play Cob Cannon here? Let's just Cob Cannon in his face. And kill teleportation zombie, which he's probably relying on here to get a minion in lane 1. Hopefully he doesn't have a teleport. I think he has 10 cards in hand. He probably does have a teleport, right? More block meter. Pass? Oh my gosh, this game's actually winnable. What? Wait. So now what? We need another chump blocker, quick. Oh, we actually have this coffee grounds. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. Oh my gosh, seriously? Oh, he got rid of the barrel, which is good for us. Okay. So now what? Espresso, it's not espresso. So it's gonna have to be always coffee grounds here. Always you here. Always you here. And then this here. And I guess we'll spend the freeze like this to keep our... What does it really do, though? It keeps this minion alive. Is this a good freeze? This is not really going phase for a lethal. Alright, so we'll save the freeze. Okay. Alright, well, our little pit's gonna die. He's gonna have something here. His hand is full. I still don't see the path to victory, but I guess, like, I think we're basically coming up on... Okay, yeah, that's it. He's gonna have... He has all these cards in hand. He's gonna have something there. Oh, my gosh. I don't mind. With this luck, I mean, we really... And realistically, we should just be... like... At least 6-1 here, but we had 2 games that we just got absolutely crushed. Crazy stuff. By just luck, by just conjures, by insane answers, by just crazy. It was the game with the piano at the end, and then it was that game. Those are our 2 losses, guys. So I'm sorry to the yes voters that you lost some fries today, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. And we got our package. Package. Hell yeah. The hell is that? I'm ignoring that. I'm doing more damage than you. So I don't care. I'm also not playing that on heights because we don't have cabbage bolt. So you play on ground. If you have cabbage bolt, play it on heights. Team them up. Why not? I can also just make this play next turn and win the trade here. I think if he passes, I'm going to just play it here. Alright. It's not a whole lot he can do to mess this up. I guess like Nibble would. It's gotta be right. It's okay. We got a 3-4. Can answer that pretty easily. Bag of shame. Because we conceded against one guy who repeated, then we lost 2 in a row off of very pure skill. 3 cost 3-4, draw a card. Scarcely a better play in PvZ Heroes. Alright, the answer is no. Congrats to the... I would have voted yes, of course. For Leafy Strikethrough? Of course you vote yes for this, but... I'll be very, very, very happy with the 5 and 3 here. Let's get it. If he commits here, I'm going to snake grass his ass. So he has too many answers to this, so we got to just keep playing our game and spreading the love here and not have our entire board answered by one card. Does this go on heights or on grounds? I'm just thinking about the snake grass. And obviously these 3 lanes being clogged is not great, but I think probably better to save her for cabbage. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe I do play it on heights. Hey, he's going to answer something. He's got 4. Oh, never mind. Well, if he doesn't answer anything here, he anyway loses the game, so it doesn't really matter at all. He had no alien news, no extinction event, didn't have nibble, clearly. So this is the other reason, too. You want the click B to be gone. It's the difference between 11 and 12 health. AKA 17 and 18 health. Since the 2 damage got blocked. Coffee grounds, not bad. Here's a U. So now what? Straight face. Straight face. So this is going to do 7. It's got to be straight face. I wish we could develop this right now. That would be really good, but we could have if we had the click fee here. Too bad. Straight face. Straight face. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I know, Leafy used to be such a joke. It's basically the most reliable playing strategy right now in the game. Straight up. So he's only doing 4. And is 2 proccing the block again? Perfect. We'll see if we can Espresso Fiesta in lane 1. Screwing that. Pretty annoying. I also wish this was on the ground, because then the double strike would be so cool. But again, we can take the 6 damage. We'll just set up 4 here. Doesn't seem like there's much of a problem right now. So it's going to be... Honestly, this is just guaranteed lethal, right? We don't even have to develop the double strike or anything. There's no point. This moves. The 4-4 trades. He'll get 6. He'll trade. It's 3 and 4 for the win. Got him. Easy. Alright, guys. Well, I mean, the deck performed fantastically. It did everything it was supposed to do, both in terms of the Leafy being dominant, the Strikethrough acting as a finisher, and then the synergy between the two, really getting it done. So this is honestly a really top tier Chompzilla deck. Obviously, you can look at the 5, but Fry, it only went 5 and 3. Sometimes the decks go 8 and 0. Watch the video. Watch the damn video and see what happens. Okay, really happy with this one. Performed extremely well. I wonder if the eye spores, something with the removal was a little bit nutty. I wonder if just running squash, you know what I mean? Just 3 copies of squash would even be better than eye spore. It just feels like it makes the deck really top heavy, but maybe there's something else. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more decks, run this one in Lawn Wars. I'm telling you, man, this deck's going to win hard and win fast. Basically the modern version of Aggro Solar Flare right now, and it is Chompzilla. Big way. It's the same theory. You hit him hard in the early game, and then you strike through in the late game for the win. If you want to see more decks like this, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to get yourself or someone that you love something nice for Christmas, go to spreadshirt.com/fryemup. The link is in the description. We got the mugs and the hoodies and the hats and the t-shirts. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.